An alternative for the trolley problem. That's a rather interesting one. I try to create a philosophical dilemma here, but not in a literal sense. If you would, in fact, be confronted with the idea that every lake possesses a circulated amount of stones, meaning that every lake has a set of stones, and once you take stones of the one lake away, the water rises because the rainfall is not put into ground anymore. And each lake has a certain different set and amount of stones from the other one, but all of them are intertwined with the basic idea of the stones, meaning they all have some of the same sort in it. They all vary, but they all have some idea of a basic heavy stone. It's not the weight, nor the form or appearance, or the sense of it, but rather they have the same form to weight or weight. So, how would you act then if one of the stones that was taken from this lake is struck down by thunder and split to pieces? You cannot put it back. You cannot create a new stone. It's all created by the lake. The lake's in circulation. They exchange the stones by the rivers that sometimes even get a heavier stone into one of the rivers. But most of the time the fundamental stones stay in where the lake is. And then you have a great kind of rainfall around it. There's no forest there, not desert, all just wasteland, whatever kind. And this wasteland brings up a new stone. But that stone does need to find itself to the river or stays in its place. Because in the river it is safe, and in the lake it would be not. So when it finds its way to the lake, one of the stones, someone takes it out of the lake, and suddenly it's broken by a thunderous call, because someone put it now back to wasteland and the thunder struck there. Now the wasteland is damaged. The stones are not brought forth from it anymore because there's now only gravel there that disrupts the wasteland. Well, now we have a bad night, a really bad night. It's all chaos. A lot of rain, a lot of thunder, earthquakes around the lakes, but they stay the same. They're still not connected. They're still not intertwined and interchanged. But some of the stones, changed their appearance to it. They're still the same stones, but they rather are newly ordered now. No. Would you still take a stone off the lake? Thank you for listening. Now my answer would be fate is fate. If you take that stone, it's your responsibility to not set it into something like the thunder. You should not put it in the river because that's the only way back, and if you once dealt with what you have encompassed, that's then relevant. Now, further, let's evaluate the dilemma. If you now don't take a stone and let the lakes be, at some point the wasteland brings forth a bad stone, and the lake is all in silence and peace, but the trees, by making a leaf fall, prevent that stone from changing the river. Would you change the lake and make a new way to the river? Or would you even take out the changed stone that didn't change anything to the whole? Well, then we're back at point C. Now, if this dilemma would hold true to you and you would take that out, that stone, would you put it in thunder? Would you put it back? Or would you throw it somewhere, even the wasteland?